Hello and a warm welcome to the program. I'm Melinda Akinlami on today's edition of Arthouse. A group exhibition to inspire young creatives at the Thought Pyramid Art Center in Lagos. Then we move to the Core Gallery also in Lagos for another group show. So it's all about set exhibitions on this week's episode. We'll give you the details in a moment. Do stay with us.
Being a woman writer, I would be deceiving myself if I said I write completely through the eye of a man. There's nothing bad in it, but that does not make me a feminist writer.
Next of Kin is an annual group show for young artists at the Thought Pyramid Art Center, Lagos. This year's theme is Renewed Hope.
Since 2018, the Next of Kin annual competition, organized by the Thought Pyramid Art Center in Lagos, has been going strong to encourage young artists in the field to keep churning out outstanding pieces. This year, Renewed Hope is the theme of the contest, which always climaxes with an exhibition that aims to discover from the horde of current fast-rising artists.
You will agree with me that we have so many challenges that is affecting every one of us today, especially we Africans. And when the campaign is coming, the ruling party also help us to see that they are giving us a renewed hope. Next of Kin is taking up a new dimension, this series 6, by coming up with a theme, and the theme is Renewed Hope. Apart from that one also, the finalists have been increased from 10 finalists to 20 finalists. And this time around, we have also expanded the border from Nigeria to other parts of the Africans. These are some of the significant changes in this year Next of Kin.
The theme for today's exhibition is Renewed Hope, and my work is a child trying to imitate what she sees her parents doing, what she sees her parents, her mother specifically doing. So it's the visual aspect of the work is a child trying to imitate. There is one that she's applying makeup on her face, there is one that she's tying a wrapper, and there is one that she's ready, she's with a bag. So the concept of the work is the imitation, the curiosity, and the large mind the children has. So whatever we do, we never can tell what our children will imitate from us, be it the positive or the negative. They try to fit themselves into our shoes. So whatever they see us doing, they try to copy. But in this aspect, she's copying a positive thing. That's like a generational heritage, the way we dress traditionally and all. And the renewed hope, we all know children are the hope of the future. So they are like the message we send to a future we might not see. So whatever we imbibe in them, we get to bring out a better future for them.
Next of Kin celebrates the creative spirit of emerging African artists who have been shaping their unique artistic voices for up to 8 years.
When you look at the works, you can see that these are really strong works because we are looking at what renewed hope is from the eyes of the artists. So the artists see more better than we do because of their creative mind. So they're able to interpret what renewed hope is. And I'm really impressed that the jury did their work because the works are very, very strong.
I'm an anthropomorphic artist. And anthropomorphism is an act of using non-human entities to represent human character. You know, using human and animal or non-human entities in the same synonymous, like using the two synonymously. So I basically use this particular style because I needed to say some stories that I think need to be heard out there. So I basically use apes as my subject matter. So I use them metaphorically to tell stories.
Work is about family, basically, because I think for us to have hope in tomorrow, our future as the family has to be stable, it has to be sustainable. You know, we have a lot of narratives going on the internet now about how the family is crashing and all that. But I as a person I have a lot of hope in the family unit. So if you look at the works I portrayed, in fact, the three of the works are actually my family members, ranging from my dad and mom, my sibling, and also my cousins. So the three works are actually about family, and they're about how the family unit can be together and how they can continue, how they can be sustained, and how they can reach the world globally.
The works of art reveal those who possess that peculiar artistic originality and creative disruptiveness with transcending futuristic abilities and traits.
My work being conceptual realistic work is talking about individual experiences of quiet moments of people who are having a long time. And you know, there are sometimes people, they struggle and battle with life. They struggle with experiences that have hurt them in life. So these experiences are what my work captures in moments that are touching. Some of these experiences are what make people, as they go through these experiences, it helps them to grow, because having had such experiences in life makes them more stronger as human beings.
I've actually been eager to be one of the participants for the past 2 years ago. So when I saw it, I didn't even look up to any title given to it. I just registered, and I have the belief that out of my works I have on ground, some of them will fix in, because I have series of work on ground. So I know the exact one actually fits in for this exhibition. So while getting this invitation, when they mailed me, I just look upward. What kind of work can I exhibit? And I just pick something different, something unique that will speak about our culture. So that's which I pick our Lewa, the Onidiri, and the Abjawara. It really talks about our cultural aspect.
It's high time that we realize that these people that I articulate in my work, people living with vitiligo, have to come and claim their spaces in the art space, in the art world. If we claim that the art world really focuses on diversity and it focuses on embracing variety, then let's do that. So I feel so glad that it fits in the exhibition themed Renewed Hope, where we have to look out for people who actually need to be given or extended that compassion to give them some form of hope.
We have those who are expressionists, we have impressionists, and we have those who are realist artists. Like, for example, Opeyemi John is one of the realist artists that we have in this year's finalists. And we can see how he uses beads and Ankara to actually tell us about the African heritage. Because when Africans, or Nigerians particularly, are having any occasion, festival, there's something that is peculiar. The beads that the women and sometimes men put on, and then the Ankara.
Yeah, I want to encourage people, to be their greatest cheerleader. Even when when people are rooting for them, or when they are being let down, by people. So I just want I want to give people that energy, that hope to be their greatest cheerleader, to be their greatest supporter, and to always embrace change. Be the person, you give flowers. You don't have to wait for anyone to give you flowers. The moment you start loving yourself, things fall in. Yeah.
This art initiative has garnered acclaim for spotlighting a cadre of remarkable talent and catapulting them to the global scene.
We have more for you to see, but that will be when Arthouse returns in a moment. Do stay with us.
Our Wordsmith this week is titled The Emergence by Moses Odogu. In tender dawn, a child begins to rise, from cradle's warmth to pathways yet unseen. Each step, a dance towards sunlit skies, emerging into realms where dreams convene. From whispered lullabies to youthful play, her spirit blooms, a flower kissed by morn. In each new dawn, a chapter to convey the essence of her journey, newly born. With each brave stride, she sheds the shroud of fears, emerging, radiant in youthful grace, in life's unfolding where hope appears. Her heart's embrace, a beacon to embrace. From innocence to wisdom's glance, she finds her a place in life's eternal dance.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this one called We Are Humans Too Just Like You, Love and Bond, an oil on canvas work by Faith Badero. Then Pentecost, second in the series, The Fruit Bearers, is a charcoal and pastel piece by Oluwaseyi Adeyemo. Then this ball pen on paper work is called Stronger Together in Love by Wordsmith Art. Then Sisters in Yellow, the second in the series, is an acrylic on canvas work by Oluwafemi Afolabi. He says, a sister is a gift to the heart, a friend to the spirit, a golden thread to the meaning of life. After the Market is an acrylic on canvas piece by Jonah Baba. Then this oil on canvas work called The Visionary is done by Chiedu Eze. Then Ifeanyi Ijoma has this one called Mixed Feelings, a rough textured abstract on canvas work. Then we wrap things up with this trend, which has been made popular by the comedian Brain Jotter. This pencil drawing is called Gwogwongwongwo by Soji Art. Then the same depiction is done with another pencil drawing, but this is done by Bonadventure. He calls it Time to Dance. And that wraps up the works of art you sent in recently. Really appreciate you for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming.
In another part of the commercial city of Lagos, we enjoy Matters of Essence, a group exhibition at the Core Gallery that explores the significance of creative expression.
Through a cross-disciplinary approach, artists address the conceptual symbolism of their respective mediums to navigate evolving notions of identity, perception, and belonging through a mix of cultures in this exhibition. It features works of art by Mimi Adu-Serwa, Sika Amakie, Elfrida Dali, Nwakuso Edozian, Christopher Samuel Idowu, and Omolade Ogundimu, who explore the significance of materiality and tangibility of creative expression.
My art kind of explores layering concepts of identity and belonging. I've lived in different places around the world. I'm Nigerian and German by heritage. So I guess my art has this idea of layers, materiality, and kind of combining them to see what new things are created.
These works presented here are visual documentations of my experience when I traveled to Cote d'Ivoire. And the encapsulating idea is about the living water and that is an expression into God, and has many that come in that contact with the living water in essence. They come to life. So you see through the elements found in the work, you see that as many that the water touches, there are some that are knee deep and there are some that are shoulder deep, that they come to life. So these are kind of one of the things that I discuss in my work in order to look deeply into the frailty of the material world as I document the earthly and ethereal moments.
Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Bon voyage, the turtle found home, melting memories are part of the pieces displayed.
This work is called Bon Voyage, and it was inspired by my own personal experience with what it means to spiral. So most of my work are inspired by the human mind and the experience of someone who has been through lots of mental health setbacks. And in mental health, there's a phenomenon called spiraling. When you're going through a spiraling moment, you experience different emotions and different thoughts at the same time that may clash. Now, because of my works also take from natural phenomena, I decided to blend in my interests and my abstract generalizations from the sea to also what it felt like going through a spiraling emotion and expressing different currents and tides at the same time.
This work is about exploration, the concept of expressing freedom, artistic expression, working specifically with blues, but adding new tones, new colors to see how that layering creates something new, creates something more vibrant, more expressive, more creative and free than I have before.
From all the different artists, and they all look amazing, they all look great, especially Mo Roggs. She did an exquisite job, and congratulations to all of the artists.
Such a lovely curation, very tactile and also very visual. I'm loving the works from Christopher Idowu. I just discovered a new artist, Mimi, and also works by Wordsmith. But overall, it's a great show, and yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Matters of Essence 2 is a group exhibition at the Co Gallery in Lagos.
There's more to take in and experience, but that will be on the next episode of Arthouse.
On Arthouse next week. We show you the backstory of preparations for an exhibition from Lagos to Benin City, the Edo State capital. To the exhibition itself, called My Art Lecturer Show, which took place at the Walewa Gallery in Lagos. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your Arthouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Arthouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Arthouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Arthouse today. We appreciate you for being great company and look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.